In this story about a man and his wife, there are many interpretations of what the right thing to do is. And one man named Kohlberg, which I will write his name down so you can know how to spell it, Kohlberg, formalized this, and he really came up with a bunch of different perspectives of how to look at what would be the right thing and the wrong thing to do, and he also classified them in an easy to understand way. So he said first is level 1, and level 1 is the pre-conventional stage, he called it. Pre-conventional. And conventional just means the convention, the usual way of looking at things. Conventional. So this is level 1, the pre-conventional stage. And so this means that you're not quite up to what we would expect a normal functioning human to reason out the right or wrong thing. And you'll see what I mean in a second here. The first subsection of this first level, he has this whole hierarchy, is obedience and punishment. Obedience and punishment. Punishment. And so you can tell pretty much by these words that you're looking at what can I do to be obedient? That's one of your major goals. What are people telling me to do? What should I do to obey them? And punishment means what should I do to avoid punishment? So if these are your main concerns in life or in your moral reasoning, then you may be at level 1, stage 1. And so in this case, this man might say, well, my wife told me to go steal the drugs, so I want to obey her, so I'm going to do that. I'm not going to get punished by her. I want to avoid her wrath, so I'm going to go do what she says. Or the reason that he might not do it if he was at level 1 is because he's trying to obey the law. He's trying to obey the police. He's trying to obey the druggist who told him not to steal the drugs. Trying to obey his mother, whatever. He's trying to avoid the punishment of going to jail. He's trying to avoid the punishment of being a thief in general. And now we're moving on to number 2, the self-interest stage. Self-interest. And this is interesting. These level 1s are more fun to think about. Self-interest is he's just saying, what's in it for me? Which one of these things gives more benefit to me? He's entirely selfish if he's the textbook self-interest orientation here. So if he really loves his wife and wants her to live and wants to spend the rest of his life with her, then it's in his self-interest to go steal the pills and make her better so that he can continue to live with her. That's what works out best for him, for this guy. If he, I don't mean to say this, but if he doesn't like his wife, if he enjoys not being in jail, is another way to put that. If for whatever reason he sees it in his self-interest to not steal the drugs, not save her life, then that's what he'll do, according to level 2. He doesn't feel any obligation to save her life or to do the right thing or anything like that. He's just weighing his options. He's just, alright, I could be happy with her, or I might go to jail. He's just seeing it pretty much as a gamble and trying to make a decision on what will work out best for him.